Vale. Ahora esto sí que va a funcionar. Ahora tiene que funcionar. Pues se ve que sí que recibió premios por la banda sonora de este juego, ¿eh? Y no me extraña, porque...
The sign helpfully tells visitors that this is St. John's Bayou.
¡Anima, Bori!
Gabriel pulls out a tracking device, hoping that the Sakay Madeleine made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right, there's a blip. They must be here with the Seke Madule.
Perfecto.
Damn Mosley and his infernal machine. This better be working.
Supongo que esto me marca al norte.
This device is called a tracker. Gabriel remembers a time when he and Mosley used it illegally with a couple of babes in a white convertible. It operates as follows. The signal device attaches to an object such as a car. The signal device emits a signal that appears on the tracker LED, allowing the object to be tracked.
No, hombre, no.
Gabriel
Vale. Supongo que es hacia arriba, claro, hacia el norte.
Gabriel can barely focus on the LED with those drums in his head.
Okay.
He hopes he's reading it correctly.
Es verdad, se escuchan los tambores, ¿eh? Yo espero estar leyéndolo bien también, ¿eh?
Didn't he just come from that direction? Or did he?
Se escucha cada vez más fuerte. A ver si me da el boost de energía que necesito el café.
The entrance to the clearing is marked with voodoo skulls. At last.
Vale, como hemos hecho este laberinto, por si acaso morimos, cosa que no sería rara. Vale. A lo mejor tengo que ponerme la máscara, ¿no? Ojo el doctor, ¿eh?
You. What are you doing here?
I was just taking a walk and,
No excuses this time, my friend.
I really don't want to be dead.
Efectivamente.
Try that again.
Efectivamente. Sabíamos que podía pasar. Vale. Veamos. Vamos a ponernos la... ¿el collar?
I have the snake tattoo. I don't think I need the bracelet, too.
Vale. Vamos a ponernos la máscara.
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Dambala.
Dambala.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Who is the destroyer of men?
Ogun Badagris, creo.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
¿Qué pasa, Show el pollo? ¡Oh no! ¡Han matado a Nuggets! ¡No! No, 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 no. Sabes quién es, ¿verdad? No.
Gabriel!
Malia?
Apenas estaba cantado, ¿eh?
I know you now. I can smell his blood in your veins.
No.
You cannot change your destiny or ours.
No.
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No.
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty gems?
Ya que tocho, qué mal rollo da este juego por momentos, ¿no? ¿Me ha rescatado Grace? Amazing Grace, how sweet. Día 7. Una vez perdido mi último aliado, la luz quise alcanzar. Oré que alguien cambiaría mi camino, que me diera fuerza para luchar. Sí, pero muchas veces es más intrigante que mal rollero. Aquí es como que han metido ahí, han hecho una línea ahí en lo sobrenatural.
Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
Oh, it's about time. I've been trying to wake you up for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night. She was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know, those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at that circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal, the woman who took the talisman.
Yes, Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. You have to call your great-uncle in Germany. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah, possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Madre mía, qué odio le tiene Grace a Malia, ¿eh? Es intenso. Es intenso.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Me hace mucha gracia que aún no salga esto. A ver. 4909 624 33 33.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
It's even worse than I thought.
We have to talk about what I should do.
Ah. Oh. ¿Por qué sale así? Bueno. No tiene importancia. Vamos a agotar conversación, ¿eh? De hecho, como es posible, ya me ha pasado más de una vez que al ir al turrón directamente la conversación se termina de forma abrupta. Y no quiero. Voy a hacer primero lo menos relevante.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
My library contains many books on the occult and religions, and I have read about some particularly evil voodoo cults. But you, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
It sounds as though you have learned much during your investigation in New Orleans. Perhaps you will fill me in when we have a chance to sit down and talk.
Okay.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I only know what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunther's journal.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
It was just another American city to me until I started dreaming about you. Now I feel it's not safe for you there. I wish you would leave.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I'm afraid I've never heard of it.
Pues es una festividad global.
Do you know what Capri Sanko means?
No? What does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for human sacrifice in voodoo.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that in this family.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
Claro, se habla de la cultura del vudú y de la caza de brujas, pero más tirando hacia los sucesos de Europa del Este. De Europa.
I've heard rumors of a secret houndfall here in New Orleans.
Yeah, I am sure they have a temple there. Would probably a very elaborate one. You should not go near it, though. Not alone.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Yeah, Tetanus people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon. Many occult groups are based heavily on animal totems. Animals have such pure, primal traits. Spirituality, good or bad, is about reaching these pure levels. Aggressive and cunning like the snake. Agile and nurturing like the monkey. Even our family is associated with the image of a lion.
¿Serio?
Do you know anything about veves?
It is a visual symbol of one or more Loa. Each Loa has its own sign, which is used to summon it.
Vale.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a Loa, a voodoo god.
Yes, he's one of the primary Loa of the Getty tribe.
Ah, I see. Good work. That information might prove useful.
Does Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
It is a voodoo Loa, is it not?
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything about it in your research?
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. That's all I know.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
My library contains many books on the occult and religions, and I have read about some particularly evil voodoo cults. But you, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
Ole. Mira tú.
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Rada drums? You mean ceremonial drums?
Yes, the Getty tribe uses drummers around the quarter as relay messengers to keep track of their business.
Ah, so drums have a ceremonial use too. It would be useful to know their code, Gabriel.
I had Grace find some information on them.
I can see you already have the mind of an investigator. I hope it serves you well.
A ver.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
A ver, vamos a turrón.
What can you tell me about Schottenjägers?
Of course, I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schottenjäger is really 2 words in English, Gabriel. Schotten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Como un cazador de
Shadow
brujas.
Hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes. Shadow hunter.
Qué chulo.
We Ritters have been Schottenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... but such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel. Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. Shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty.
¿Qué pasa,
As for
David?
how, that is something you will have to learn, but it's not easily explained over the phone.
Qué guay, ¿no? ¿Te imaginas? Bueno, sé que hay más entregas de Gabriel Knight, pero que cada entrega te tuvieras que enfrentar a algo así raro, algo así sobrenatural.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Getty tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. You remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston. This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Tetelo?
I believe she truly loved Gunther. After all, she was raised to be her father's daughter. The religion was not a choice she made, but a duty she endured. How can she be blamed for that? The spirit that she has become, that is a different matter. It is utterly evil. I am certain that the lower Tetelo bears little resemblance to the woman she was before the burning in Charleston. She was once a beautiful and intelligent woman, and she probably did not deserve Gunther's betrayal. But the Tetelo we fight now is more akin to her tribe's dark gods than to anything human in nature.
Qué triste la historia, por otra parte, ¿no?
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schottenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schottenjäger swore to use the power for good, never for evil, for defense, not offense. We've been searching for the talisman for years. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. With the talisman, Tetelo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Okay. So what?
How can we regain the talisman?
The talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power. To find the talisman, we must find her remains.
Está claro dónde están. Eso está más claro que el agua.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the talisman?
The most important thing about the talisman is that it be once again in the hands of the Schottenjägers.
Okay.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
We have pondered that question a long time, we Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe in New Orleans. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetelo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. As for the other idea, we had no clue that Tetelo's people were in New Orleans until now.
Claro, tiene que estar en el cementerio.
How would we find Tetelo's remains again?
En la cripta.
We must locate the tribe's original African homeland. Her remains might be there, or they might be in New Orleans, buried among her descendants.
Claro, en la cripta de la familia de la chica.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agree, and that they live near the Fawn tribe in what's now called the People's Republic of Benin.
This is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetelo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schottenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure. I'll wait.
Goodbye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Ok. Logro desbloqueado. The Shadow Hunters. The Shadow Hunters. Ok. Hay pocos sitios a los que podamos ir ahora libremente, me refiero.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Grace, about last night.
I've already said everything I have to say about that.
Are you okay?
I'd be peachy if you'd give up all this voodoo crap, Gabriel.
I'm sorry I got you involved in this, Grace.
Don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of this mess.
Got any ideas, Grace?
Yeah, get out of town.
You're so helpful.
Muy bien. A ver, periódico. El periódico de hoy es el de hoy.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Okay.
Times dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murder case in the paper today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou St. John last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's a ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel knows better. Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Qué bueno. Vale. Vamos a tomarnos un café y luego seguimos. En ocasiones es momento simplemente de reflexionar. O sea, de flexionar dos veces. Pensar con una buena taza de café.
Good coffee.
Good coffee. Good coffee. Ya vamos a hacer un repaso a nuestro diario. Tetero, todo es diferente ahora. Me encontré con Tetero, la mujer de la que Gunther se enamoró. Su espíritu posee a Maria. ¿Por cuánto tiempo ha estado sucediendo esto? ¿Está Maria realmente involucrada con los asesinatos vudú? Ella siquiera sabe lo que está pasando cuando ella está poseída. Necesito conseguir un lugar seguro, tratar de entender qué demonios está pasando. ¿Creéis que tiene razón? Por mucho que me deben admitirlo. Esto es acerca de mi destino y la única opción que tengo es de seguir ese camino. Supongo que podría convertirme en un producto de patatas de Idaho. Productor de patatas de Idaho. Con cómo han ido las cosas últimamente, podría haber más longevidad en el cultivo de la patata. Y Wolfgang tiene razón. Tenemos que encontrar nuestro talismán familiar antes de que tenga alguna esperanza de luchar contra el cartel vudú. O de sobrevivir en cualquier caso. Wolfgang dijo que no sobre que está enterrado con los restos de Tetero. ¿Pero dónde están? ¡Al cementerio! Oh, ya no hay nada aquí, ¿eh?
Could I have a minute of your time?
What you need, boy?
Y hasta aquí este pesado. Todos los días este pesado. Ajajaja.
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors. The plate is up. Beneath the plate is a button.
Vaya, vaya, vaya. Vamos a salvar. Vamos a salvar porque este es el clásico momento en el que atraviesas una puerta y te cae un trifostio. O aprietas el botón y te electrocutas o esas mierdas.
Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
Damn, you'd think there'd be a light.
Bueno, pero para eso tenemos...
Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works, though, at the moment.
Ok.
This wall is covered with decorated skulls, an ossuary shrine to some of the Getty ancestors.
Ugh, I hope no one ever builds me a shrine like that.
Bueno, imagínate, aquí mira uno aquí.
The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Jacqueline Getty. Crypt drawers line the back wall. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Ariane Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Helena Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Cecily Getty. The plaque on the drawer has an etching of the Veve on it, but no name.
Oh.
Gabriel can't take the drawers. The drawer is locked. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Celeste Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Zelia Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Rosamund Getty. Gabriel can't take the drawers.
Esqueleto mozo.
There's nothing Gabriel would care to touch in that part of the drawer.
Ok.
Gabriel has a feeling it wouldn't be wise to screw around unduly in this tomb. The drawer's interior contains mostly dust and bones. There's nothing Gabriel would care to touch in that part of the drawer.
Vale, tiene que haber algo.
There's nothing Gabriel... The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it. Casilla Getty. There's nothing Gabriel would care to touch in that part of the drawer. Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel has a feeling it...
I think I know what happened to the men in the family now.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Some of these look loose. Nothing.
Es persinarse, ¿no?
Nothing.
Es aquí.
Nothing.
¿Qué es esto?
Nothing.
No lo veo muy bien, la verdad. No lo veo muy bien.
Nothing.
Es como hacer el símbolo de la cruz, ¿no?
Nothing.
Sí, es lo de santiguarse. Pero empiezas... Es que no veo si son flechas. Si están marcando una dirección, ¿sabes? Arriba, abajo, derecha, izquierda, centro.
Nothing.
A ver, arriba, abajo. Ah, exactamente.
Hey, one of the drawers popped open.
Muchas gracias, Show.
Mosley.
No.
Shit. I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
Poco después.
Ouch. Oh, my head. What the hell was that?
¿Horde desbloqueado? Un amigo caído.
Mosley's body is gone.
There's a wallet in the drawer. It must have fallen from Mosley's jacket when the body was moved. The drawer's interior contains mostly dust and bones.
No parece que aquí vayamos a encontrar nada.
The drawer's interior.
Vale.
Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card. Mosley's American's repressed card. Credit. What a concept.
Perfecto.
Mosley's wallet has obviously been in his back pocket for a long time. It's shaped just like him. It's a man's wallet.
No hay forma de irse.
Gabriel doesn't see anything there he wants to take home. Gabriel has a feeling it wouldn't be wise to screw around unduly in this tomb.
Botón.
It's a lit button.
Ha sido interesante, sí. No sé si podemos venir aquí. El rastreador ya no. Esto ya no debe marcar nada, ¿no?
The signal device and anything else of interest in the bayou is no doubt long since gone.
Vale, vamos a ver si podemos hablar con María. Qué lástima, pensé que estaría en el cementerio.
Miss Geddy is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all.
If you just tell her...
Goodbye, sir.
Vamos al parque a ver si encontramos algo en el parque, que usualmente en el parque van pasando cosas. Uy, aquí el museo.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying closed until further notice.
Ok. Vale, parece que en el parque no hay nada. Pillámosle la tumba, él estaba... Yo no quiero ni escribirlo, no puedo pensar en eso ahora. Todo lo que queda de Mosley en su billetera, nada.
Una limosna, por favor, para comprarme un pastel.
Muchísimas gracias, Raji, por ese elixir. Se agradece muchísimo. Nada que podría utilizar para recordarlo, pero al menos estos bastardos vudú no podrán utilizar sus cosas. Ok. Vale, voy. A ver si el de la droguería vudú me dice algo. La máscara de cocodrilo la he perdido, por cierto.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
La comisaría supongo que es off limits.
I'm not going back in there.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen, Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now. Now call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news."
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Pues no sé eso qué significa, la verdad. La verdad, voy a intentar llamarle.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Intentaré llamarle